Hello, my name's Bones, and I'm in charge of this creepy Christmas collaboration that's been organized by a prolat. Dragons in dresses crafts Horsham. But don't worry your pretty little skin-covered bodies. Sally's here and under strict instructions what I need her to do. Go on, Sweet Cheeks, show him your hands.
Hello everyone.
Now get on with what I've told you to do because this Christmas elf on the shelf has been getting on my lawyers and needs to be taught a lesson.
So Mr. Bones has given me this ball and they're the fillable ones. So the first job that I've got to do is make a hole in the centre of this. So I've got a soldering iron and I'm just going to work my way round. If I do holes all the way round, and then I can join them up like that afterwards. So I'm just going to work my way around this ball and then join them up. And then I better crack on with all the other bits that Mr. Bones has told me what to do. Hopefully I'll do everything the way he wants it done. I don't want to get in trouble with him. So, carry on doing this. Smells a bit. So just the top half to do now. Oops. It's a bit smoky.
Stop moaning, Sweet Cheeks, and get on with it.
Nearly there. I think it's best to do these while they're still quite warm. There. A couple more to go. And then join those up. And then that will fall out. So that's our little hole in there now. Let me just turn this off and get that out of the way. Right, so let's get off these little bits. So that will stick back together like that with this little hole in there. So next thing on my list is I've got some tack it over and over glue. So I've got some Hemway premium glitter in black holographic, and I've got to line the inside of this other half of the ball with the glitter. So I'll put a blob in there first and then work this all the way over the side. Get this all covered. Probably got a bit too much glue in there now. Might have to scoop some off. It's probably still too much. Scoop some more out. Got a bit heavy-handed with that. Right, I think that's all nicely covered. So I just need to tidy up the inside bit because otherwise it won't close again. So I'm just going to take a cloth and wipe around this inner ring there. Get any glue off of that bit. So we'll let this dry now for a bit until it goes clear, and then I'll be back in a minute. So while I'm actually waiting for that to go clear, I thought I'd get on with the next bit. So I've got these strips of, they're like a suede cord. It comes on a roll. So I've got to attach one of those at the top there. So I'm going to use some UV resin. Got my torch handy. So I'm just going to pop a blob on the top there, and then place that over the top, and then cure that. And then do the same on the bottom, and then pour that tight down there, and then another blob of UV resin on there. And I'm using J Addiction hard type to do this. So we cure that bit. Just give it a quick cure for the time being, and then when they're all done, I'll pop it under the big lamp. So that's that one. So now the same either side there. So a little blob of resin up the top there. Come on, out you come. Like that. And then pop that one on there. Give that a cure. And then same again on the bottom. Pull that tight. And then a bit more on the bottom there. Cure that one. And then the last one, do one up here. And then put that on there. Give that a cure. And then a bit on the bottom again. And then I'll get this under the big curing lamp for a couple of minutes. And then hopefully when this is done, we can move back to the other half. So I'll just get this all fully cured. And, well, first of all, I'm just going to cut off these extra bits. So cut those off. Trim those bits off. Right, so now I'm going to put that under the lamp, and then I'll be back to do this bit. Oh, I dropped a bit in there, look. Oopsie daisies. Right, back in a minute. This has all gone clear now, and it's nice and tacky. So we're going to put some of this black holographic glitter in here. I've just put a piece of paper down on the bottom just so as I can catch any leftovers. So we're going to give that a good coat with glitter. Just twist it around so it gets all covered. Get it in all those areas. And then I can save the bits of glitter that are falling off. Pop a bit more in there. Give it a good shake around. Right, just gonna clean up the edges. So they still fit together. Get any of those bits off. Just check that they still fit okay. Yep, that's okay. So that's, well, it's definitely looking like a cage. I think Mr. Elf on the Shelf is going to be going in there.
Aren't you the little smarty pants? That is exactly where the elf on the shelf is going.
So we're just going to let that glitter dry, and then I'll be back in a minute. I'm not actually too keen on the next bit that Mr. Bones has told me to do.
Just get on and do it, else you will end up the same as the elf.
Right, so that being said, I'm just going to get on and do it. Yeah, I'm not messing with him. Right, sorry, Mr. Elf. Let's just get on and do this, shall we? Let's move your arms out the way. Sorry, little fella. So we're just going to cut his legs off. There. Poor little chap. Right, just going to put those to one side for a minute. And now, this little fella has got to go in here. So, let's get him in there. Get your hands in. Your hat in. There you go. And then we've got to close him up. Let's just get him comfortable. Right. So, next bit. Going to leave him to one side for a minute, and just got to wait for my heat gun, not heat gun, my glue gun to warm up, and then we'll be back with the next bit. So I think he's safe to untie his legs now. I don't think he's going to go anywhere, is he? So let's get rid of that. And do him a bit of surgery here. Stop his little stuffing coming out. So I'm just going to put a bit of hot glue in there. And then squeeze that together. And then the same with the other one. Push that down. Bit of glue in there. Oops. And squish that together. Oh dear. Right, let's just get rid of that excess. Push that bit down a bit more. And then try that again. Right. So now what we're going to do is his little legs are going to go back on here. So we put a bit of glue along there and along there and give him his legs back, bless him. Put that one on there. Trim off that bit. There. Right, so next bit to do, I've got some, where is it gone? I've got some black UV resin. Let's just get this stuff off my fingers. So I'm just going to go around the outside of this just to make sure that's got a good seal on it now, and then cure that with a torch as I go. And so I'm just going to go all the way around here. So I'll pop you on a little bit of a fast forward while I'm doing this.
Bones was a skeleton, bold and brash. He wore a suit made out of ash. In the dead of night, he'd roam the town with a wicked grin, never a frown.
Right, so I'm just going to give this a cure under the main lamp now. That's all cured now. So now we're going to just put some, using hot glue, I'm just going to put some random bits on here, just little shapes, and then cover it with some of the glitter. So I'll pop you on a fast forward while I'm doing this, and then I'll be back in a minute.
Bones was a skeleton, bold and brash. He wore a suit made out of ash. In the dead of night, he'd roam the town with a wicked grin, never a frown. Elf on the shelf sat prim and neat. Bones thought he'd find a better seat. Snatched him up with bony hand, took him off to spooky land.
So now that's all covered, I'm just going to go over with a dry brush and then just brush over and then get any loose bits of glitter that aren't stuck on there off. And then we need to move on to the next bit.
Hurry up, sweet cheeks, and finish this off by attaching me so I can keep my eyes on this little brat.
So thank goodness, my last order from Bones. So I'm going to attach, I've got some ribbon, and I'm just going to pop that through that hole. If I can get that through there. And then what I need to do is, I need to feed it up through Mr. Bones. Come here, you. Let's put your legs down a minute. So it's going to go up through his, dropped it, up through his ribs there, and then out the back. And I'm going to take the other half and put the other side, and then feed that up and then out the back. Where is it? There it is there. And then pull those. And then he's going to sit and keep an eye on the poor little elf. So while I'm just finishing off this last little bit, I'd just like to say a massive thank you for watching my video today, and please go and watch all the other videos in this lovely collaboration, and I have put the playlist in the description, so you can click on that and then go to all the other videos. So it's a bit hard for you to see the end result at the moment, so stay tuned for the pictures at the end, and then I'll see you all in the next one, hopefully without bones.
Bones was a skeleton, bold and brash. He wore a suit made out of ash. In the dead of night, he'd roam the town with a wicked grin, never a frown.